sky's the limit for an LPN student. LPNs, once they graduate, can make a very good life-sustaining wage. We have students who work in acute care in the hospitals. They can go into long-term care, doctor's offices. They can work wherever they want. I am Janet Yantis. I am the Director of Practical Nursing here at Career Technology Center. Practical Nursing is an accelerated program, 52 weeks, 1,500 hours as per the State Board of Nursing, where students come in, some with no skills whatsoever, some as CNAs, Certified Nurse Assistants, and they have an accelerated education where they learn to be a nurse.
So a friend had actually mentioned CTC, and I was like, oh, I don't know, like I want my RN. And then I did a little digging and I realized there's not much difference between your LPN and RN as far as practice-wise. My name's Elizabeth McCutcheon. I am a 2024 March graduate. I currently work as a rehab nurse and I am a full-time mom.
The main thing that got me here was the amount of people that I knew that actually graduated from this school. I do a lot of travel nursing with my CNA, so I was meeting people at different places, and surprisingly, a lot of them were graduates from CTC. I can already see that the program is producing these awesome nurses, so I guess I wanted to be a part of that too.
Some students and some outsiders who come into our program are surprised at the amount of equipment that we have. We have a state-of-the-art obstetric pediatric suite where students during their upper level, third level and fourth level with Mrs. Nichols will do a simulation. In our fundamentals lab, we have 10 mannequins who are all mid to high fidelity, and they learn all of their skills in that lab. Foley insertions, wound care, so they really don't take care of a patient until they've had that skill.
Mrs. Melanchi is in charge of our simulation lab, and there are so many things that I use on a daily basis. For example, inserting Foley catheters or straight cathing someone. That is something that I do nearly on a daily basis that would maybe be nerve-wracking or overwhelming to somebody, but she goes through it so thoroughly and gives you such ample time to learn that process that when it came to the real-world experience, it was like, oh, I've got this.
We do our clinicals, and before we were doing clinicals, it was just like, oh my God, like what am I going to do in here? But once you get out there and you start to kind of put it all together, hands-on, it was just like, you know what? I feel like I'm going to do this good.
We have 100% job placement, and we are boasting the fact that all of our students work in our community, which is really important to us to fill up our nursing shortage.
I tell stories all the time. I'm talking to everyone about nursing school. I try to get people to come in. I got my niece to come sign up, and anyone I see, I'm like, CTC, they're a great school. You know, it's a little hard. You got to get good grades, but get in there and it's worth it.